Hey everybody, my name is Braden. Good morning. Today is a good day. Hey everybody, my name is Braden. Welcome back to another video. Wait, I did that, sorry. Well, I'm not. Well, I mean, I am. I do feel bad for repeating that. I just said I'm not because, usually you're not supposed to be apologetic for being yourself, you know what I mean? Oh, what is that? This is Hardee's. It's even got my name on it. What's your name? That's a question. Was I describing like English to babies? What the heck? That's what I have Mountain Dew today. I got this a few days ago. I haven't opened it yet, so it's like fresh. It's like from the tip. No, sorry. I mean, I'm not. I meant that. I would do that. That's why I think that. Okay. I mean, I not would. I do constantly. Like last night. Okay. Well, not when I was a baby. Fun fact. I drank from the bottle. So from Hardee's, my favorite restaurant ever, I got fries and a 5-piece chicken strip. These look really good, really crispy. Maybe it's Carl's Jr.'s where you are. I think it's on the West Coast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Right away, topics came to mind when I said that. An edit of JJ Maybank came to mind when I said that. The coast. So, ooh, I should have drank this since I got this a few hours ago. But, damn it. Okay, when I'm done with that, chocolate milk is gone. How did I miss it the first time I checked? So the edit of JJ Maybank, who's that? It's a character from Outer Banks on Netflix. So the 4th season, I didn't even finish it because it wasn't that good. But he dies in it. Spoiler. Well, he killed off the wrong dude. That reminded me of something else. Oh, the summer I turned to pretty. And why did that remind me of that? I don't know. Because I've been wanting to say lately. I wanted people to know because maybe they wanted my opinion on it. Team Jeremiah. I'm going to give my quick opinion on that show real quick. Bro, that's so weird. Like, Conrad's so weird. Conrad's literally an adult, and Belly's a girl, like a child. And they're supposed to have, like, a cousin relationship. It's different for Jeremiah, who's never seen her that way. And now that he's older, he does. Which I see people say, like, that's the problem. Like, he never saw her. But no, I mean, Conrad has been, like, grooming her. You know what I mean? Well, maybe you say he can't do that. Okay, well, it looks like you're a victim then because he did. Also, his mom is so weird for shipping them. It's just, like, on her deathbed. Also, Conrad's like, I thought you knew. Oh, gaslighting, manipulation tactic. Are you kidding me? Thought you knew what? Pisses me off, that scene. And I know Jeremiah in the books is bad, but like he hasn't even done anything bad yet, and that's in the books too. Like, what if they take that character? I could put it on Conrad. Everybody would still be on. And he's so emo. He's so moody, and it's like, dude. Oh, that's what I have to say about that. Also, he's so weird. Because, okay, so if him and his brother dated the same girl, okay. Like that's the reality of the situation. Him and his brother are dating. I have a crush on the same female. They both want to F her, like straight up. And he's like trying to one up his brother in the car and everything. And he's like speaking to him, and it's like, this is your little brother. He's like 2 years younger than you, or like one, and Belly's 2 years younger than you. Like, what are you doing? Like, he only wanted to get with her when he started with Jeremiah. Crazy. I'm getting into the chicken strips. Man, this is literally my favorite food ever. Like, I don't get sick of it. Spider-Man's got 5 hours left, and then Round Arrivals is updating. Clean my room. No, if it gets messy, but I don't know. Like I just keep getting stuff, and I have to put it somewhere. Where do you put it? On the floor? I could stuff it in the drawers, but I don't do that at hotels. Oh, it tastes like the fryer. Not like I'm complaining. I'm really curious how it's run. Must be made with like pure fast food, which I really just like. That's what I'm getting. I love it about that. You know what I mean? Got like the heart and soul of it in there. There should be a Disney movie about fast food. Hell yeah. Kind of like a parallel of Ratatouille. Like, you know, they have Linguini. I think that's his name. They have like a teenager, kind of like Riley from Inside Out, but older. I would hit right now. Everybody would go to theaters to see it around my age. And if it had like the same emotional impact that Thunderbolts had, like by that I mean theme. Wow, that's just really good. Like, there's literally nothing better. But what do you think? What do you think could be better than this? Like, you can suggest something. Like, I saw KFC, but no way. Like this, I'm so glad I got this. I'm just happy. I'm just a happy person. One time, Princess Caroline said, "You know what? I'm not afraid of being alone."
Make this work. No, I don't want Carolyn, you're a single woman in your 40s. If you can really afford to be picky. What? No, I'm just saying, what? You think you're gonna find some perfect, unattached guy who's gonna love you like I do? Who's gonna make you laugh and feel good about yourself? This is it, Carolyn. This is what you get. And if you're holding out for something better, well, I hate to break it to you, you're gonna be alone for a long time.
I'm not afraid of being alone. And you might want to find someplace else to work because you're not coming with me.
Oh, wait, what?
It's my company. My name is on all the paperwork. I think I can do without you. Good luck.
Oh, Carolyn, who doesn't know? Carolyn!
My name is Princess Carolyn.
I'm like, you got it, girl. That was good. Oh my god. How did your first time go? It took me 3 hours. No way, you're lying, said the jock in my math class. No. I'm not. It like I couldn't finish, so after like the first 45 minutes, we stopped, and then we just hung out for a little bit, and then like we did it for 30, and then we stopped, and then we did it for like another hour and a half, I'd say, or like in all, it added up. You feel, especially the ending, and then so that's how that went. And we did it for a bit. Okay, what other stories would you like me to hear about from my life? There was literally no logical information. One time for Christmas, my mom got me this movie called Premature. It's about this dude who's living Groundhog's Day, and it repeats every time he has sex. So I still have that. I saw it again on TikTok like a little bit ago. I was also on TikTok. I saw Paris Hilton in the comments. Somebody's like, she did something good, and then it's like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck she said. She was there though. I thought it was crazy. Like, what a small world. On my For You page, it was like a small like video. Okay. Anyways, what the fuck are you talking about? People might think I'm People might think I'm obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter because I made 2 posts titled with her name in it. And I have a big crush on her because she's like my type of woman. Funny and confident, hot. I mean, pretty. Like I got her name wrong in the video. I mean, no. I got her age wrong in the video. I said she's 27. She just turned 26. My bad, homegirl. So I feel bad. You know what played in my head? Casey Undercover, and it was them driving off the bridge. Nobody's gonna get that though. Who do you think's winning, Wolverine or Spider Man? Spider Man. This is cool. Okay, let me go down. Let me go down the list. This is what me and my dad used to do in the car. Sorry for being nerdy. Who would win, Captain America or Iron Man? Honestly, I'm taking Cap. I don't know though. At the end of the day, he's just a dude in a suit of armor. Take an Iron Fist or Spider Man? Spider Man. Take an Iron Fist or Wolverine? Wolverine. Damn, that's a good matchup. Okay. You sound so like you taking Superman or Batman? Oh, so that's a joke when I'm like, you sound so lame. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just like making fun of myself before anybody else can, I guess. I don't know how I learned that. I guess just like living, like you, like it, like when an animal grows a tail to wag it. I don't know. Okay. Do you? I can't think of the word. But who do I think will win, Batman or Superman? Batman. I heard they aren't making the Batman 2 because they want to see how Superman does, which really pisses me off. Like I'm not excited for that. Also, we're changing it to HBO Max now. All that advertising, like okay. I don't know. I felt like annoying to do it that way. It's like well, that was an inconvenience for you guys, wasn't it? Like, you don't seem very competent. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about that company. But like, they make very good stuff. I don't know. There goes all my acting opportunities. Oh, okay. Yeah, the other day I wanted to say some stuff I wanted to rewatch, so let me say it now. Like, here's some stuff in my mind: Shameless, Breaking Bad, Prison Break, Sex Education. Like, I want to rewatch all that right now. I think those are some of my favorite shows of all time. They're really good. Never even finished Snowfall. I kind of want to finish that. Like, I know what happens, but it was so good, so freaking good. Like the first 3 or 4 seasons, I just steamrolled through that and ate my tacos and fajitas while I did that. That was the life. Okay, hi everybody. This is my Let's Play on Spider-Man. Wouldn't that be crazy? And I just do this the whole time with one hand. That's what he said. Gooner. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm actually getting a headset. So the quality is good when I record this. Wow. Cinema. How do I game record? Okay, there's a whole ass button for it. Like, Xbox genuinely needs to update their shit. It is going to fucking die. This is my face because what I'm doing. Like, I can't believe this is real. Alright, Walmart package came in. There's the background of because Spider-Man, it's like everything that's happening right now. Share it with your friends if you like Spider-Man. So I got this gaming headset. He's like the person that has to help me get it because like who's buying him all this stuff. Like I say, I don't waste money. Everything I get and like everything I kind of like I ask a second opinion no matter what, pretty much in my entire life with everything I bought in. But in this moment, like definitely since I've been homeless, I've been asking for help. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like when I buy fast food every night, I'd be like, should I get fast food? Like every single time. Almost, I guess. Like lately, it's kind of been a pattern, but. Blue's my favorite color too. Ooh, I bet I look hot. Okay. Ha ha ha! He's so full of himself. That is so funny. I laughed. Like, Jesus Christ, let a man talk about himself. Why am I undoing this? Wouldn't this be a mess of cord? I'm listening to hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now. That's what they say. And then they killed their brothers. I mean their parents. Sorry, that's fucking crazy. That sounds crazy. I'm talking about the show Monsters. Also, I have to take this out. And now the cord's kind of tangled because I fucked with it. Also, there's other stuff in here. Oh, more chocolate milk. I was like, what is this? I thought they're like spray cans. Ew! I can't believe I have this headset on right now. Talking. I also put water in the fridge before I had to go grab this. I went up there. I'm like, is that package for me? She's like, I don't know. They didn't say. She's like, I think so. If you're up here for it. I'm like, why didn't I say what I was up there for? What the fuck? Oh, you can't see it, but I'm like standing on my hip. That's like that one time I shared this story before. But I went up to my dealer. I was hanging out at their house, at his house, like me and all my group of friends. And he's like, "Why are you standing like that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just posed up. What do you mean? Like that's just me. The fuck?" Okay, let's see how the sound audio is. Sounds beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna do like a quick little test. Hey everybody, my name is Braden. Welcome to Spider-Man Let's Play video. It's my first Let's Play Spider-Man. I love him so much. He's my favorite superhero ever. So I'm gonna play as him. Okay, I wouldn't actually say this. This is just a little test. Alright, uploading Spider-Man right now, like it's super complicated how I have to do it. Also I had some technical difficulties, so have some patience with me for the first one. Because I had to have patience to do this, and I'm glad I did. Okay, let's get something to drink because I have some stuff to share to finish out this. What is that? Well, here are some characters I think I'd be good at playing and why I think that way. Yeah, I just want to explain. I just want to explain this. I've been thinking it for a while now. Probably shouldn't have caffeine at bedtime, but I'm just kind of a rebel like that, I guess. So there's three characters I want to talk about. The first one's name is Slapstick from Marvel. The second is Eric O'Grady, and the third is Rick Jones, or A-Bomb, is it? So these are three characters I think I'd be good at portraying, and why. So Slapstick, who is he? He's this really cool character. It's a really interesting concept. Let me try to explain his origin from what I know, from what I've learned from him, because I found out who he was yesterday. His name is Steve Harmon. He is like a class clown one day, and he goes and he follows his rival to this carnival, and he sees a group of clowns, like interdimensional clowns, come and kidnap his rival and his rival's girlfriend, and they take him to the clown dimension through a funhouse mirror. So he follows them, and then he's like transported through dimensions, and his body's taken apart, and it's called electroplastic plasm is what he's called, is what he's turned into, because he goes through every dimension I think at once, and it shows like a picture of it, and it's like a whole bunch of different cartoons, and he appears and he turns into this cartoon character. I think he was dressed like a clown too as part of it, but I don't know. It's like he doesn't need that, right? He doesn't need the clown origin. You can just say because he appeared in this dimension. What's it called? Urge something. It's there's a each. I think it's called like dimension each. He appears in this dimension with, I think the clowns are there. But there's the Scientist Supreme, which is a really cool concept, I think, who lives in that dimension, the Scientist Supreme of that world or whatever, or It's not a parallel Earth. It's a dimension. Okay. It's specific, isn't it? It's cool. It's interesting. So the scientist supreme gives him these magic gloves that'll like stabilize him because he's this cartoon character. That's his like that's what he just randomly transported into that transformed into that. And he gets these gloves. They're like pretty much Mickey Mouse gloves. That's how I imagine them, but they're like cartoon gloves. What he is this material. That's what the Fantastic Four's suits are made out of. So he's pretty much like a living suit. So I think that's what his gloves are too. You know what I mean? And they're like it's like material. It's like these. It's like Mickey Mouse gloves. Though imagine that. And he's able to like grab things out of thin air. Like it's called hammer time, I think, or something, or hammer pull, or I don't know. But that's his power, making stuff. Like he has minor reality manipulation because it only applies to himself, but it's still super powerful. Like he could if bad guys shot bullets at him, he could swallow them and shoot him back. You know what I mean? Like he looks just like a little freaking cartoon character, but he's a superhero. That's what he's supposed to be. And his joke, and like the joke is that he messes around with supervillains. He doesn't just fight crime with them, but like I would fight crime with them if I were him. Personally, like it's not that much of a joke, but like you can have fun living or whatever. A scientist supreme says, "Hey, while you're here, and you got these powers. Why don't you go take down the ear emperor or whatever it's called, the the dimension emperor?" And he goes and takes him down, and then he frees his the rival and all his classmates or whatever, like his best friend's there apparently. And he's like, "Hey, look, it's me!" Like his best friend recognizes it's him, and he's like, "Whoa, this is your origin story." He's like, "Yeah, I guess." And then they're like, "What name should I have?" Because he kind of looks like a clown. They're like the Joker, the Jester. Haha, isn't it? But then slapstick. That was like 1990 something. Isn't that crazy? I think it's really cool. He's like on the line of Power the Duck, but he seems really powerful. I feel like, and if you were in the MCU, that'd be really cool. He'd be like on the same part as Deadpool on that. It'd be really cool, like interesting to see him with all the other stuff going on. I don't know, even just a few minutes. So I think I could do that. It'd be like motion capture and voice acting. Also, his right glove, he can reach into it and grab anything out of it. Like even when I was reading about it, it said even Spider Man. So I'm guessing that was a joke. But he can do that. He can reach into his glove and like it's got Toon Force there. And then his left glove had a button inside of it to turn him human again. But then apparently the button broke after a bit in comics. But I think that's stupid. He should be able to do that, or he should just have it's like kind of like Shazam or something. I don't know. Or it's like something to do not by choice, maybe. It's like rare to be human for him. But I think it's cool. Cool design. Like zany. And he's got a cool origin that you can easily like that whole story that I just explained is like a really cool plot that can just stand on its own. So I said it's like Howard the Duck in that way. Because this could just be a movie, just make slapstick, and it's got this really cool animation where it's sort of like Sonic, where it's like come to life. Like I think more like Woody Woodpecker, like because it would kind of feel like old like that. You know what I mean? Like Roger Rabbit, but I haven't seen that. Like Space Jam. But I don't think he'd be animated. Like he'd be a little more rubbery, maybe. I don't know. Like can't think of something to reference. Maybe more like Detective Pikachu. I don't know. But the plot would be just like what I explained, and that's just the first movie, and then you can actually give him a cooler bad guy in the second one. Or it could be a show, and it could be animated too, even because all that. But I really like the idea of it being live action. Okay, second person to talk about. I forgot who the other one is. I'm gonna go with Rick Jones because he's on my mind right now. He's also A Bomb. He's in Agents of Smash. Now, I think Rick Jones is more of like Hulk's Bucky Barnes in the comics, which I don't really like. Or like those two always got me confused. Like I always thought they were kind of the same character at one point. Even I don't know why. I don't know. So, but Rick Jones in the show is really funny. He's like the comedic relief in Agents of Smash. and he's pretty much just Blue Hulk, but he's like funny and he can roll around, and I really like the idea of it. I don't know, like he's like a, I don't know. Banner's like the scientist. He's like just this young adult nerd or teenager. You know what I mean? Like Banner's like the nerd. He's not. He's different. But I think in the comics and stuff, he's smart too. And then he also does like a whole bunch of stuff because like there's been so many stories, and like he was Captain Marvel at one point, but like I like how Agents of Smash did it. So that's how I would want it to be in the MCU. Would be adapted like that. And then he'd kind of have different dynamics. Like maybe like the Hulk is a mentor figure, and then Red Hulk's like the opposite. He's like like a rival figure mentor sort of. But they all have like communication. Okay, and then the third character is Ant-Man, Eric O'Grady. So why him? Because he's a bit. Also, I haven't explained why, so I'll have to go back and do that. Eric O'Grady, Ant-Man. This Shield agent who randomly found the Ant-Man suit, or he found one of them inside like the helicarrier, I think, or in store. I don't know. Like, and then some event happened, like a break-in maybe, and then he used the suit. Maybe he stole it before for his own gain, or he used the suit during the break-in and then he kept it after. But then he was he became Ant-Man because he helped out, and then he kept using it. I don't know. It was like that. That's part of the origin. Okay, whatever I just explained. So he does a whole bunch of things. Like he kind of does criminal things. He'll like stop a bad guy, but he'll take all the money and a whole bunch of stuff like that. You know what I mean? For personal gain, he uses powers. He'll perv on girls in the shower, like even Captain Marvel. So he just does all these things. And I'm not saying that I would do that. I'm saying that I could play that type of character pretty easily. Like, but the thing is, like, he's supposed to be like the irredeemable Ant-Man's his name. I'm saying like we write him as the Shield agent who starts out. It'd be cool to watch the Shield agent find the Ant-Man suit. Like like say they bring Agents of Shield back, or like a variation of it, and he goes and he gets his Ant-Man suit and he's being Ant-Man, and it's kind of like the MCU. It's like they got this other Ant-Man going on doing his own thing, and like they can have like little hints and teases of it, of like how there's a real one and stuff, because it's so interesting. You don't really see that piece of it. Of that in the background, which they kind of like dive into it a little bit, like in Brave New World. They talk about how Falcon grew up and wanted to be like Sam Wilson. That's really cool. So if this Ant-Man's doing all this stuff, you can even have, I don't know if it'd be Captain Marvel exactly, but like some sort of cameo where it's like this weird. It's like it'd be bad. You know what I mean? And then he'd have like a redemption arc. He'd be kind of a bad guy because he is in the comics, like a Thunderbolt member. You know what I mean? Like he kind of turns to a criminal. He turns to Taskmaster, and then he turns back. I think I don't know how to go in the MCU, but I'd want him to be a good guy. Okay, I'd want to start off like morally ambiguous, like ooh, like kind of how Shazam was at the start of Shazam. Just he's doing it for his own gain. He's getting money. He stops criminal, and then he's learning in the suit school, and it's also a show. It starts off like that, and then he doesn't need to be in, like, you know how they introduce characters like Bullseye should be in more stuff. Like Bullseye should be a Thunderbolt. This Ant-Man, when they introduce him, he doesn't need to be in everything right away. You know what I mean? He just slowly builds up over the years. Okay, and then I said I think I can do that. I'm really confident in myself being able to portray a character like that. I'm kind of like a nonchalant, like bad guy womanizer type of dude. I think I could be him. Or he's also funny comedic relief, or like a little bit of a like clumsy dude maybe. And then why do I think it could be Rick Jones? I don't really think I could there, but I want to be the most there because that'd be the coolest turn to a Hulk. It'd also be probably the hardest acting, I think, physically. But I think, me personally, I think my look, honestly, for Rick Jones, would be really appealing for the character. It'd be popping. I don't know. That's honestly what I think. it would like add its own spin and transformation even probably. I never even thought about that. But I think, and this is how acting is sort of like Timothy Chalamet and Dune, I'm sure. But I don't know why I referenced that one. But a character, like a person playing their character, I mean, like they're that role. You know what I mean? Like they're defining it. Like they're being it. Like that's who that character is, right? That's what we're watching. So it's like the Rick Jones character would be written to be played by me. You know what I mean? If I'm the actor for it, like I'm not saying that that's how I think I'm gonna get a job. Like it applies for me. Like it's like somebody's just gonna hand it to me. Like you'd audition, but like they could write like they write it for your lines, right? For your comedy. Like that's what writers and directors do. They write for people with people in mind. That's why it's so limited. That's why it's such a small world there. So people don't think about. That's what I do. Okay, and who was the first person? Slapstick is this new person. I like. So I really like Impulse in DC. He kind of reminds me of that, but different. Like with a Deadpool twist, but it's not like I really super into Deadpool or anything. I really just I think he'd be so fun to see. I think that's the way I get in. You know what I mean? Like he's just comedic relief. He's a little fourth wall breaker, and he can just have his own thing. Like it could be a little A24 project even with CGI. It would be crazy, and it's just called Slapstick. It doesn't need to do anything to die into Marvel except for cameos. You know what I mean? There's just some my ideas, and it's a lot of work to develop it. You know what I mean? So but I thought I could just share it because it's really interesting. Let me know what you think. Like, oh wow, ooh, I can see that, and here's why. Here's why not, though. You could say that too. I don't even mind. I appreciate constructive criticism. I probably give it out too much. But thanks for watching. Spider-Man soon.